Now, the divider chooser method does not work for more than two people. All right, one person cuts, one person chooses, one person divides, one person chooses. That's for two groups. If we're doing fair division in a similar way, but for more than two, we use what is called the lone divisor method or lone divider method. So let's say we have n number of parties, right? It's not going to be divided by 2 when we're finding a fair share here. We have one person who is randomly assigned as the divider, and they split the piece into n pieces. And then we have everyone else that are designated as choosers. And there's going to be this pecking order as we go through it. In fact, in the same video, I'm going to go ahead and start to go through the steps, and then we'll do examples in a different video. So the lone divider method, you have your randomly selected divider who picks out n pieces. We're going to label them with these S subindexes, S1, S2, S3. Think of it like slice 1, slice 2, slice 3, so on and so forth, all the way until n of them. And then you have your choosers. And every chooser will separately pick which piece that they think is to be fair. They think, I think this one's fair and this one's fair. All right, this is called their declaration or their bid. So these lists are now examined. Everyone has said what they feel is fair. The lists are examined and there's two possible outcomes. So we've got a little sub A, sub B going on here. One possible outcome is that every party has their own one that they think is fair. They get assigned. The divider gets the last one. That's the optimal outcome. We don't have to redo anything. There was a way in which we were able to pick a piece for everyone that everyone's content, and the divider gets the one that's left over. The alternative is if there's two people who want the same piece and no others, that's what we call a standoff. Effectively, there's a situation where two people said, piece number 1 is the only one I think is fair. I don't think any of the others are okay. Well, we can't leave one unhappy and give it to the other. So there's going to be this situation where they're in a pause, they're in a standoff. Everyone else gets the pieces they feel is fair. And then the process starts over, where those other players who have now been delivered their spot, they leave the situation. And the people that are now here reevaluate. It's like we slap the pieces back together and they say, okay, well, now I feel this is my cut. I feel these two are fair. And it keeps doing that kind of on a rotation until there's only 2 left. And then we do the divider chooser method. The divider chooser method always works for just 2 people. One person will split the way they feel is fair. The other will choose the one that they feel is fair. All right, I think that this method, divider chooser method, or I'm sorry, the lone divider method, is just a lot easier to see in examples. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next video and just try to walk through this example slowly so that we can get to that hopeful understanding of the way the method works.